Hi guys, I have a fantastic update for you based on the request to increase the curb appeal of the home. Let's go ahead and zoom in on the site plan here. The major change is detaching the garage and making it a part of the detached ADU, as well as moving the stairs to a more prominent position in the floor plan so that it's quite exciting and visible as a curb appeal feature. Obviously, moving the stairs will affect all three floor plans pretty significantly, but each of the floor plates has basically the same program, the same layout, the same number of bedrooms and bathrooms, etc. Although there are a couple of significant changes that we'll go through when we look at the floor plans in detail. One other thing I changed from the sketch that you sent over was that instead of having the garage be front and more prominent, I've had the garage scoot back a little bit, and the wraparound ADU creates a really awesome way to show the garage recessed, and the front wall of the ADU aligns here with the front wall of the staircase. And I feel like it just creates a really, really awesome look for the front of the home as well as views from the corner. We do have some room for a pickleball court, even taking into account the amount of total paved area, calculated paved area here being about 5,800 square feet, shown wrapping all the way around the home and the ADU as well as the driveway. It's a significant amount of paved area and excavation, but I do feel like it's really necessary in order for the home to feel like you can step out and, enjoy the direct connection to the outside areas. We can tighten this up a little bit, but I feel like it's pretty exciting when we see it in 3D. Although it's a pretty big cut. This is like an 8-foot tall wall here. The garage and ADU is shifted over as tight to the setbacks as I can make it while leaving room for the overhangs that Los Altos Hills counts as needing to be inside the setback. And the home itself, the main home, could tighten up a little bit to the ADU, but I feel like this looks best. I like this proportion. It's somewhat flexible, but I like having room to easily and widely navigate around this extra light well here, bringing light into one of the basement bedrooms. And like you said, it's okay to dig a little bit into the hillside to make this floor plan work. Although we're not going anywhere near as close to the side setback, or I guess I would say the rear setback here as we could. So there's plenty of room to shift over to the left, but I feel like this is a really good proportion. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom into the floor plans. So the floor plan is looking great in my opinion. We would enter the let's zoom in a little more. We would enter the main home through the double doors here across the bridge. The bridge spans across the light well. And in this foyer, we have immediate access to the dining room, as well as cutting right to the staircase area. We could take the stairs down to the basement, or we could take the stairs up to the second floor. Since I've detached the garage, I thought it was really important to have a covered walkway between the garage and this hallway, and also have an exterior door here for access into the mudroom. Now, I don't think we need a washer and dryer in this mudroom since we have a washer and dryer both on the second floor and down in the basement. So I'd rather omit this, but I think leaving the hookups here makes sense. We also have off this hallway, we have a small powder room. Not a small powder room, it's a decent sized powder room for the family, the kitchen, everyone to use if this bathroom over here for the bed 5 and the bed 6 is occupied. Now, the dining room is really nice. It's got entries to the 5-foot hallway as well as to the foyer. It's got a nice built-in buffet here between the two office closets. And then a little bit far away from the front doors is the living room. But the living room is more enclosed, it's more formal, and we've got maybe wraparound bookshelves happening right here. And the living room also has direct access to the exterior. The family room and the nook area, the dining nook area, are still maintaining 17-foot tall ceilings as a design option, and I'm really happy with it. And I'm showing here that the low media wall would be bookended by the walls here, as well as a bit of tall cabinetry for media storage. And then continuing around the corner here, which is a motif you'll see down in the basement, would be a wine bar. So this wine bar here at the tail end of the kitchen, I think will look really nice. Super large island, great kitchen. This is the same kitchen and pantry prep arrangement that we were seeing before, so hopefully that will work really well for you. And then continuing down the hallway, we again have access to the office. The office has direct connection across the wraparound corner light well to get to the outside, although this isn't strictly necessary, but maybe it's a nice to have. And we might want to consider making a doorway here into the bathroom. Now that I've leveled all this out and I'm showing a retaining wall to allow for some flat paving area here, we could certainly incorporate a door here for the bathroom for a quick and easy access to this bathroom, although this bathroom here isn't too far away for guests to use either when they're outside in this paved area. I think that takes care of the ground floor. So let's go back to the foyer and start heading up the stairs. We come up the stairs into an open lounge area. And this lounge area also opens off to bedroom 2 with its own private bathroom, walk-in closet. And then we also have access to a balcony. This balcony extends and cantilevers over the front wall of the downstairs below. So the downstairs wall is right here with the double doors. And this is looking really good in 3D. So this balcony cantilevers out to align with the very glassy stair tower. And I'm really liking the way that feels. And then we have a smaller laundry room up here. The basement laundry room is much larger, but this is a decent size, I think, for everyone to use, especially since the master suite has its own washer dryer hookup in its closet. Now, with the family room down below having 17-foot tall ceilings, this is still working out really nicely that we can have a window here, here, and here that are above the 17-foot tall ceiling, but below the ceiling height of these rooms. So we're still bringing in natural light through windows into these 3 spaces. And then we've got some large windows here looking out to the right for bedroom 2, as well as for the lounge. Continuing our way through the hallway here, I'd say that this would be a good spot to have a little bit of display cabinets when you turn this corner to see that, and maybe have some storage for balcony needs. And then into the master suite. Master suite has a direct connection to its own private balcony, as well as a pretty similar setup as we were seeing before, where we walk through a small hallway that gives access into the walk-in closet, but then also has some low cabinets with windows above here to make this a very bright space. And then into a very graciously sized master bathroom, quite large. I think maybe personally I'd like to see the shower be a little bit bigger. So maybe this shower can grow out past the wall of the water closet. Or if we want to have a look similar to what we were doing at 435 Tennyson, maybe this wants to be a glass wall. If this wants to be a glass wall, then certainly I'd like it to stay in plain. But maybe we can have the shower get a little bit bigger by bumping out past this corner. Big windows right here at the tub. And I'm not at all concerned about privacy because this is a private balcony. It's not a shared balcony anymore. Back out into the skylit vestibule area here, we have access to the other 2 bedrooms upstairs and their shared bathroom. All in all, I really like this second floor plan. We've got big windows here for the bedroom, access to the balcony, and then high windows along this wall above the 17-foot tall ceiling for the family room. So I'm really liking it, but now let's head down to the basement. So we'll go downstairs and then go down again. and we'll do a little switch back here to avoid any conflicts with the rec room furniture here. But when we come down to the basement, we can have uh, windows here into this light well, as well as some large sliding doors for the rec room and the gym space opening into this wraparound light well. I'm really excited about how much glass we could have in the gym. I was tempted to do like I did here at the family room with these sliding glass doors that meet at a corner. I was tempted to do that here as well, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's just a bit overkill. Certainly, we can have some high windows along this light well and some windows here to let light into the sauna bathroom. Um, but let me know if you're open to having this be corner sliding glass doors. I think wouldn't that be fantastic for the gym to just open up and really let people come out and overflow into this light well. And we would still have this wall here for mirrors, as well as this wall here for mirrors. So let me know how you feel about that. But I'm quite happy to see that the gym has its own closet, as well as its own sink area, its own faucet for some cold drinks. And then let's go back into the rec room area. When we come downstairs, we've got a large seating area here, pool table with some cabinets here, and then a wide 5-foot hallway that leads past the laundry room, past the mechanical room, and gives access to 2 bedrooms downstairs. This bedroom here, I think, would be the primo guest bedroom down in the basement because it has its own private light well. Whereas this bedroom here has access to the light well that's shared by the dining and bar area. It's not so bad, but I think I'd rather just have this be the primo guest room. And maybe this could change into more of the games room if we, for example, shift the bar, refrigerator, and countertop down the page a little bit to allow direct access this way. Let me know what you think about that. But I really like that, like I mentioned, upstairs at this corner where we have where we have the wine bar that transitions and turns the corner and becomes the media cabinet. We've got another corner bar treatment here where the wine room is now more of a more shallow reach in chilled wine area with 90-degree or corner wrapping glass. So I think this is a really cool feature, a really spectacular way of displaying a lot of wine bottles, but without it being its own separate room, because I did feel like a separate wine room was maybe just a bit too much in this layout. Let's go back into this bedroom. This bedroom here has its own private light well, as well as a pass-through, walk-through walk-in closet area, and then its own private bath. And bedroom 8 also has its own private bath and walk-in closet. And then back in the rec room, we've got access into the gym, access into the sauna bathroom. We've got a nice big sauna here, a separate shower area, toilet, and a wide vanity. And then we also have access into the home theater. And then the sliding glass doors here, maybe want to flip this so that this would be the inside panel, the panel that moves first. And then we would just step out here onto a landing up the stairs, and then we can do as many other switchbacks as we need to make up the grade. But I think this is a pretty successful floor plan layout. The only thing I think I'm missing is the games room and the additional bedroom. So, but like I said, I think we could make this work where this could become the games room. So now I know it's important to you to see what this would look like in 3D. So let's take a look at that. So this is a pretty rough mock-up. The windows aren't really fully articulated, but I gotta say, I'm really happy with the way this is looking. The stair tower is super glassy. The second floor balcony comes out centered over the bridge, centered over the front entry doors. And I'm really liking this. We've got 2 bedrooms upstairs with the bathroom. And then down below, we've got the office space and the dining room. We've got this overhead covered walkway connecting the door to that hallway and to the mudroom, connecting to a door here at the garage. And then, like I said, I felt like it was really important for me to bring the front face of the ADU out past the face of the garage so that I can achieve a look like this. I'm really happy with the way this is looking. And we're seeing windows for the lounge and windows for that upstairs bedroom number 2. And then as we continue through this space between the main house and the garage, we would get another large window here looking up at these stairs. I'm just really floored with how this looks. I think this has got a lot going on. This is really cool. We've got the huge corner glass windows here at the family room, and I've done a little bit more of articulating how these windows would look in this space, and look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Especially when these two panels come and stack over this end panel, and these two panels open up and stack over here. It's going to be a really large opening that gives access to this intermediate plaza area. And like I said, I thought it'd be really cool to put a garage door at the back of the garage here so that if desired, someone could pull out their car as a showpiece, or perhaps to work on the car in an outdoor space. And perhaps this ADU could serve as, you know, not just a party overflow zone, but maybe we'd want to explore making it more of a workshop perhaps. We're seeing the kitchen here, master suite above. And I haven't plugged in all the windows here. This is a bedroom and the pantry space. Actually, I think this is now the walk-in closet and the bedroom space. So I'm missing some windows here, but you know, this is just a pretty rough start here. And the door from the master suite to its own balcony. And then the high window above that walk-in closet hallway, and then the window into the master tub area. Doorway for the office. And again, I'm missing a couple windows here, but just taking a step back, I definitely think this has a lot going on for it. And bringing this stair tower right to the front, I think, has some big curb appeal impacts. I haven't fully designed the ADU yet, but I know that I want to have high windows here at the parking area. I don't want to have any low windows here, so we'll do some utilitarian spaces back here, or likely a bedroom back here, and then large sliding glass door stepping out onto this excavated hardscape area. Now I'm showing here that we're excavating by about 10 feet from the back wall, but given how high this excavation is, it's 8 feet here at the highest point. I thought instead of having to line that with guardrails, it'd be nicer to build in some flat planter areas that would act as terraced fall protection. So here I'll have a bunch of plants coming out here, and there wouldn't be a need for any guardrails. If you fall, you'll fall onto this lower terrace. But then we don't need that everywhere, so at some point maybe that terraced option would transition to a guardrail fall protection. But I am a little less concerned about what's happening here than I am from what we would view, what we would view from the family room. As I mentioned, we have some high windows here for the master suite and for the second bedroom, the second bedroom's bathroom, and the laundry room, all along here above this 17-foot tall family room roof. And as I said, I mean, certainly we could move the house closer in here, but I feel like this is a very nice proportion. And I wouldn't want to squeeze this down too much. I feel like we've got some pretty spectacular views from the lounge, looking into the stairs, and then up here from the balcony. It's going to be pretty spectacular. Well, I know I've flown through this 3D model way too quickly to fully absorb, but I'd love to have a follow-up meeting with you where we can go through this a little more slowly and look at any views you're most particularly interested in. But I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this as an ultra contemporary home in Los Altos Hills. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much.